Hey YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Sean Austin here from Sean's Rabbit Aquaponic Produce, and we back with our final rabbit farming video for 2022. It's been a good year, guys. I hope you all had a similar experience as us. It is now 8 a.m. on December 31st, 2022. It's a beautiful sunny day here in Trinidad and Tobago, and we say thank God for that, because we've been having a lot of rainfall in the past couple months, so much so that we've had some issues with flooding in certain parts of the country. Fortunately in our area we don't have any flooding problems, but my heart goes out to the persons who suffered through that period. So with that being said, it is another beautiful day here, and we just wanted to take this time to thank everyone who supported us throughout 2022 and the previous years as well. We look forward to supporting you all in 2023 going forward. Right, I just want to ask, if you're watching this video right now, to check your YouTube notification status. For some reason, I don't know if there was a glitch in the system, but a lot of people's notifications have turned off without them knowing it, so they're not getting notifications when we upload content. So check that, make sure that you're still subscribed. If not, you could just unsubscribe and resubscribe at the same time, so you refresh that notification, because we have had some issues with that in the recent past. So I spoke to quite a number of farmers in the last quarter of the year here, and we have all noticed that there is a growing market for rabbit meat here in Trinidad and Tobago. Not so sure about the rest of the Caribbean, right? You guys in the other islands looking at this video here, let me know in the comment section what the market is like in your country, because we have continued to see growth on our end. Unfortunately, because of lack of statistical data, that growth isn't measurable at this time, but you can tell there's growth based on the amount of orders that you receive. As I mentioned statistical data, I should also plug right here the Central Statistical Office of Trinidad and Tobago. Recently, I started collaborating with someone there, a guy by the name of Tyrone Gopal. He's the person who is responsible for collecting and collating all the data in Trinidad and Tobago as far as rabbit farming is concerned. So he reached out to us, and we've started doing some work with him, doing stock counts and things like that, so that they can have a way to measure the level of rabbit production in Trinidad and Tobago. So if you guys are willing to participate in the survey, just let me know in the comment section, so I'll forward your contact information to him, so that they can get in contact with you or visit your farm and show you how it's set up. So basically, they're gonna visit you, they're gonna give you a card similar to this, where it's basic information. It's just like stock count, how many rabbits culled in a period. I know it's done on a quarterly basis, so it's just a way to help you as well keep track of your production. And you know, on this channel we always talk about the importance of record keeping, so this is just another way for you to be able to measure the level of production on your farm. So even if you don't want to give them the data, which I recommend you do, you still have a way of you yourself being able to keep a proper count of your level of production month to month, quarterly, annually. So guys, I think it's a good idea. If you all are interested in supporting this venture, let me know. The whole idea behind this is to put a stamp, for want of a better word, on the rabbit industry in Trinidad and Tobago. So that way we're able then to apply or reach out to bigger organizations to help support the growth of this industry here in Trinidad and Tobago. So if you want to support that, let me know in the comment section or message me directly if you have my number, and we will get you on board with that. Okay, so going forward in 2023, we will be providing a number of services to help you as rabbit farmers to grow your personal venture and overall grow this industry. So we will continue to provide artificial insemination services. Those of you who are interested in that, you all can contact us. If you are interested in improving the genetics of your herd, that's one of the benefits of AI. I mean, even if you want to continue doing natural breeding, but you want to have your bucks analyzed to ensure that they have, first of all, that they're producing sperm and that they have a decent enough sperm count for the breeding schedule that you want to use. That is also something we can do for you. We are also going to be providing slaughtering services. Right, in a previous video, I'll leave the link to that. I think I showed you all our slaughter facility. It's available. If you don't have somewhere that you can slaughter, you can use our facility for a small rent, of course, or you can deliver the rabbits and we will do the slaughtering for you, and you can just collect the meat. Okay, that's entirely up to you. That's a service we provide. I know also that a number of persons are interested in cutting their feed costs. As long as we're talking about feed prices, you need to always know what your cost of production is. That's the only way you're going to know that you're remaining profitable. Okay, again, record keeping, I always talk that. So you have to keep on top of that information. There's a tendency by persons to think that as long as feed prices increase, your retail meat price has to increase. And I don't really support that thinking, because I believe that as long as you're profitable, you should try to maintain a price that is not going to put you outside of the customer's reach. Okay, but that's just me. Some persons believe in increasing the price with every increase in feed. I think the better way to go is to reduce your cost of production so that you can maintain a reasonable retail price that people can actually afford. Because you have to remember, at the end of the day, guys, rabbit meat is still something of a niche market. It is not as established as the other meats on the market. So at the end of the day, people will buy what they can afford. We can talk all we want about the benefits, the health benefits and all of that about rabbit meat, but someone can't buy it if they can't afford it. So we have to try and marry the two and keep it within a range that persons will buy it and buy more of it more often. We don't just want sales once in a while, once a week, on someone's birthday, a celebration of some sort. You want to be selling rabbit every day, every week. That's the only way you could call what you're doing a business. Okay, guys? So reduce your cost of production. And I know one of the things a lot of persons have done is switch to feeding more forages. But if you're going to do that, make sure it's high quality forages. Don't just, I mean, of course you can cut random grass anywhere. They'll get a high amount of fiber and all that, which is good for them. But you also want to remember that you want growth. You don't want to sacrifice your entire growth rate to save just a few dollars. So we have to be wise about this. So it's a combination of things. Even if you're continuing to use the same amount of feed, but you're adding forages to it to get a better output, that's one way you can go. One of the forages that we use is the Tricantera. It's Tricantera. I'll spell that out because I think a lot of people don't hear me clearly because they say that we have an accent. I don't know that we have an accent. People have said that in the past, that because of my accent, they don't understand certain words that I say. So it's Tricantera. Okay, we have a large area of Tricantera growing, so we always have cuttings and plants as well available on sale, and it's quite reasonable. We are selling plants here for $5. You can't go wrong with that. Okay, 5 TT dollars. So if you're interested in increasing the amount of forage that you're growing, you can check us for some cuttings. We always have cuttings that are already rooted and ready to be planted into the ground, so you can check us for that. We have some other things around too, like mulberry and things like that, but I'll be honest with you, our rabbits don't really like it, so we don't really use it that much. We've stuck to the trichantera because it's more palatable to them, I believe, and they really enjoy it. Sometimes they'll eat that over the feed. That's our choice of forage. At the start of 2023, we're going to resume our tours and field trips facility to all groups, schools, anyone who's interested in learning more about rabbits and you want to visit the farm, contact us and we'll set a date and make an appointment and we'll give you all the information you need to know. For the schools, obviously, we've been doing it in the past, but during the lockdown period when schools were closed, we had to close that area of the business. So now that things are somewhat back to normal, we're resuming that facility. So any school within the borders of Trinidad and Tobago, or anywhere for that matter, that would like to visit Sean's Rabbitry and Aquaponic Produce with the view of expanding the students' educational footing, you can contact us. All our contact information is in the description right below this video, right? Or you could just email us at shawns.rabbitry@gmail.com. That's Sean's rabbitry@gmail.com. We also have someone on board with us now who will be actually reaching out to the schools and giving them more information, so y'all can look out for that. We have contacted quite a number of schools so far in the last few months that showed an interest in visiting the farm early in 2023, so we'll be following up with those guys, and anyone new that wants to get on board with that, reach out to us and we'll set a date and we'll get that going. So guys, I said a lot and we're gonna leave it there for now. Again, we're gonna say thanks to everyone who supported us 2022, and we look forward to continued support in 2023. So on behalf of myself and my business partner, Mr. Sean McLean, we say thank you and we wish you a bright and prosperous new year. Peace. Hey guys, so check this out. Had a little problem with an agouti here. So yesterday I went onto YouTube. I found a design for this trap, built it, and now look what we got in there. One live agouti. So the trap works. I'll probably demonstrate it in another video, but for now just know that it works.